Hi everybody, it's Page's MMA dad, Rich Finaldi, and yes, it is Christmas Eve, December 24th. If I forget that date, I got problems. Anyway, I hope everybody's, at this time it is 6 o'clock almost Eastern Standard Time, and I hope everybody is enjoying their dinner, eating, drinking, and being merry. I just want to read out of Isaiah 9:6, and most of us know this great verse. For unto us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and his peace there will be no end. You know what? Jesus. And you know what, everybody? Don't worry about, especially Christians, people that say, oh, we want to glorify the Lord's birth, and that's all good and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't worry about what you should be thinking on his day, because it's Christmas. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, same thing, whatever. And, I think we just fall into the trap of the manger and the baby and all that stuff. And it is part of it all. But we stay there. I mean, the angel proclaimed, for unto us a son is given. This day in the city of David, a Savior is born, Christ the Lord. I mean, the main emphasis of the message of the good news is that God saves us from our sins, saves us from ourselves, saves us every day. He saved us, and he keeps on saving us for eternity. Um, you know, right now, let's face it, Christmas, and it's funny. I like the word Festivus. The old pagan introduction of the celebration of Christmas. I don't know. It could have been introduced through Constantine. I don't know, in the fourth century. Anyway, bottom line is this: today treat this day like any other day. And let's face it, the main emphasis of Christmas, besides remembering, about the birth of Christ, the Annunciation, the announcement of Christ into the world as a baby. It's funny. He came in humility, and he left in humility. He died in humility, and he came in humility. Uh, I don't want this to sound like a typical Christmas message, but remember, the whole centrality of the Christian faith is that it is finished. God need not rely on us. He doesn't need to rely on us to save our souls. That's what Christ came for. One more thing, today, they say, as the song goes, this is the most wonderful time of the year, and for some people it is, and for a lot of people it's not. And if it isn't for you this Christmas, I think the best thing that I could offer right at this moment is to pray for people that are going through hell, misery, depression this Christmas. It could be not losing just somebody. It could be a million things. It could be losing your job. It could be a million things, this Christmas. But bottom line is, remember that Jesus Christ came as a baby and went out as a lamb. And he came again, and he will come again. Life is too short, and I guess what we remember on these holidays, and this being Christmas, remember that forgiveness is key, and life is too short. As I get older, I realize more and more that life is too short. Don't sweat the small stuff and things that you can't forgive. Just realize that you cannot forgive the unforgivable in your own power. You cannot do it. If you think you can, you're fooling yourself. And if you do forgive and let go of something in your heart for someone or something, that happened to you, remember, it's God's grace, and the whole focus of forgiveness, I think, resonates at Christmas. It makes sense at Easter and everything else. But everybody, God bless you and Merry Christmas. Take care until next time.